Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Our second semi-final in the Cash Converters Players Championship, who will get the right to play the world #1, Michael van Gerwen. Ladies and gentlemen, all the action comes to you live on ITV Sport as we welcome the millions of viewers joining us around the world to Butlins, Minehead! And now it's time to meet our second semi-finalist. Firstly, ladies and gentlemen, the winner of 8 PDC ranking events and 8 TV finals. Time to get this party started! Snakebite, Peter! And now, ladies and gentlemen, the winner of 11 PDC ranking events is Chizzy, Chisnall!
Chizzy's just dizzy to get the party started in Minehead. In the commentary box for this one, Chris Mason and John Rawling.
Well, have I gone too soon with the Christmas jumper? That's the question, Chris.
Oh, it's a shocker. Ho, ho, ho.
It's the official PDC sweater. Anyway, we've got a real game on our hands here. The last one was dramatic, but this one, you get the impression it is going to be a close call, this.
Yes, it's a real pick-em. You probably go with reliability to Wright, but
well,
explosive game will come from Chisnall.
There is Dave in his 8th televised semi-final. PDC ranked number 9, seeded 6 for this. And Peter Wright, who came through that fantastic game against Kim Huybrechts earlier on, which was just an extraordinarily dramatic match, and he's slight favourite with the bookies, but they can't really quite make up their mind.
Yeah, it's marginal, isn't it? In recent months, years, it's Peter Wright looking the likely of the two to go on and win a major.
Well, it's 2-1 in terms of TV appearances, 10-7 to Chizzy overall. Most recently, they played in the European match play semi-final, and Chizzy won that 6-3.
Longer race, this one.
81.
Played in the last 16 of the Worlds in 2016. Peter Wright won that 4-3. That's sort of the longer format, and they do have a history of some terrific battles, and both of them have produced some fine darts to get to this stage.
That's a good mix of styles, isn't it?
100.
Always going to produce a close battle that's won or lost on a few great shots or mistakes.
He does tend to thrash out a few maximums, doesn't he?
Yes.
First one might suspect of many.
Yeah, won't be the last. It's quite a subdued shirt for
100.
Peter.
Yeah, it's almost tasteful.
I'm saying nothing. Look at both of us in here.
Pots and kettles,
Yeah.
I guess, is a phrase that springs to mind. Well, that keeps the pressure on. 146. Big ask. This had hurt Wright. Initial foray into the match. Oh, good dart. Double 16.
114.
Appears to be his Achilles heel this weekend.
28% overall of checkouts. Chizzy, 32 of 113, and that compares with 40% of Wrighty. And here comes Peter looking for tops and can't find it. Didn't like that.
40% is almost regulation.
Said it was Peter Wright's 9th TV semi-final. It's Dave Chisnall's 8th, and he gets the opening leg. 1-0.
Break of throw.
Crowd a bit subdued after the terrific excitement of that last match. If you're just joining us, Michael van Gerwen at one stage was 6-0 down against Darren Webster.
Just a few key moments in that one, wasn't there?
Yeah, one or two. When it was 7-2, that was one. The 160 as well, which he came desperately close to getting. That might have changed
1-1-6
things.
towards the end of the match.
The 160 would have had him 9-7 up. But do you know, when he was 6-0, I had a check on the betting sites, and even though he was 6-0 down, Michael was still 3-1 on.
Oh, goodness. They're not daft.
Don't see too many poor ones, do you?
No.
As they say.
125.
Right, looking to immediately strike back. Peter Wright with plenty of fans out there. Two very popular players, these two. Wright particularly has developed a terrific following.
Massively popular. Demand in the exhibition circuits.
Oh, I think we've got so here the big cheers going on in the audience. I think there's a giant. Is there a balloon flying around, or is somebody being invited to leave? I'm not quite sure. Either way, it's taking a bit of attention away from the board.
Well lubricated by this stage.
Giant beach ball, I gather, is bouncing around somewhere. You wouldn't want to be bouncing it around on the beach. I don't think you'd ever see it again.
No. Breezy out there.
Cold as well. Hence my enthusiasm for getting the Christmas Gamsey on. For 2-0, 96. Good darts. And a nice check out. 2-0 Chisnall.
Solid, if not spectacular.
Chizzy's had a bit of a mixed bag of late. Semi-finals of the World Grand Prix and the World Series, but out in the first round of the European Championship and not getting through the group in the Grand Slam.
140.
Starting to crank it up in this leg. To back 140s.
$137.
Sense this is a bit of a peace before the storm so far as the match is concerned. It's not quite ignited yet.
Just fizzing and bubbling.
141 for Wright. That's a good dart. Maybe the bubble just explodes a little bit here. Double 12 for a 141 checkout.
129. David Powell, 140.
This would hurt. Another one of those for double 16. Interesting.
84. Peter Crouchwell.
Right, double 6 to bring his first leg of the match. Nicely done. With the throw, but Chisnall still with the break. 2-1.
Averages beginning to climb.
100.
Just over 100 now for Chisnall. 98 for Wright. Very tidy.
Michael van Gerwen is average there 94. He's at this stage of a competition that was, by his elevated standards, not particularly good. Still won it though. That's the statistic.
Webster got him at it, didn't he?
Well, there was one stage when he would, well, not surprisingly, when he went in at 5-0 down, he was rattled, no question.
134.
He said about the only way you can really get at him is stick in with him, and then when he gives you chances, punish his missed ones.
This is more like Peter Wright, and that's his maximum, his first maximum, and attention back on the stage.
Double 12.
138 he was looking at, so can Peter Wright now take out 145 to square up the match? A look of determination on the familiar features. Good darts. Treble 15 for double top. No, not this time.
Let's see another double 6. Just grazing the wire. Double 6 to go 3-1 ahead, and he's got it. Little clench of the fist, full of determination. Dave Chisnall, a quarter-finalist in 2011 and 2015, but never gone past that point here. Best for Peter Wright as well here was a quarter-final in 2012. Both new ground for this event. I love that switch down to the 17s.
And one thing you know about Peter Wright is that despite the fact he's trailing, there'll not be any sense of panic. He's such a level sort of level-headed kind of guy, isn't he?
Yes, he's a class operator up there.
Extraordinary to say level-headed when you look like that on a stage, but you kind of know what I mean.
Yes.
140.
Inevitable that he will eventually cross that line.
Might yet be this weekend. Dave Chisnall, though, with the early advantage and a break at the end of this leg.
Well, it'll give both these players a lot to think about watching Michael in his last game.
43.
He would have fancied playing that version of MVG.
Chisnall
will do to go into the break 4-1 up.
He'd be absolutely delighted with that. Wright needed that treble. Oh, and the second one as well, beautiful.
Yep, brilliant.
Yeah, it'd be a double break if he goes in 4-1 up, of course.
Not going to happen now.
74.
One would sense that is not going to happen now. 52 for Wright, double 16, likes it down here. And duly tucked away. And for him this time, the little punch of the fist. Come on, he says. Off he goes to regroup. After the first mini session there, Dave Chisnall leading with a break, 3-2. Welcome back to the semi-finals of the Players' Championship here in Minehead. The battle is to see who's going to play Michael van Gerwen in the final later on this evening. And Dave Chisnall and Peter Wright up there on the stage. And with the break, Dave Chisnall leading 3-2. He's averaging just over 100. Peter Wright losing at this stage. And a key moment when he checked out just before that little interval. He's averaging just short of 104. Good match, and it's just starting to crank up a little bit, you sense, Chris.
Yeah, absolutely, John. It's just bubbling. Just waiting for some crucial moments. Both very solid on their own throw, although Chisnall does have that break.
Lots of great feedback for our hideous outfits tonight, and thank you for that. We do read them all.
Responds. Is this the moment, JR?
Well, who knows? He's promised me one. He said, don't worry, John, I'll get you a 9 darter. It's going to happen. It could happen now.
It's all yours, John.
I think I'd better take my glasses off in case they fall off in the excitement of all this. 141, Peter Wright. Is he on it? Come close. That's 7, treble 19. Well,
he went treble 15.
Did he?
Yes.
He did indeed.
Next door.
I wonder where it had disappeared to. Following the monitor like you were at home. Bullseye. Oh, what about that? That'll hurt. That hurts, Right.
Misses a 9 and loses the leg.
Game on.
Not happy with that. Hats off to Dave Chisnall there, watching the other guy nearly getting a 9 darter and then coming and winning it on a bull checkout. Brilliant.
Hurts. Been on the end of that.
That would have really set the crowd alight had he managed to do that.
In the comms box.
Yes, it's quite warm anyway in this particular piece of woolliness. Chisnall looking quite good here. He's just about taking the throw. And has now.
We know Wright does have that bounce back ability. And trailed hybrids.
Oh, quality from Chizzy. His second maximum, third maximum. Hoisting up his average to over 107.
96. David Powell, 101.
101 then, Chris.
Still do it. Treble 18, double 16. Wild. Treble 14 for double 16.
41.
Wright not on a finish though, so Chisnall will return looking for that 60.
140, David by 60.
Tops now. Big dart this. Oh, and look at that, straight in. Come on, he's charged up for this.
Great performance, both averaging right a smidge over 105, and Chisnall just a smidge under.
Another break of throw, isn't it?
Yep, 3 180s apiece.
96.
Just gone off the boil a little bit. Edginess, maybe. As Chisnall started to get to him.
140.
Looks that way, doesn't it?
Three legs the difference. A couple of breaks, that's more like it, but a couple of breaks. And he's averaging more than 105, Chisnall. Looking pretty solid by any way of reckoning.
95.
Crowd appreciating some very high quality darts here.
140, David by 170.
Fantastic standard, but it just, I don't know what it is, it's just not caught fire.
84, Peter Bar 100.
Might do if Peter Wright checks out 164. Starting on 19s. Well, wasn't to be. Treble 20 the dart now.
64, David by 86.
For 6-2, 86. He's missed the treble 18, but he'll stay there. Bullseye now.
61, Peter Bar 100.
Reaching that stage where this has almost got to start going in. Chisnall's going to get too far in front.
First to 11, remember? Michael van Gerwen thought it was first to 10, but it is first to 11.
Not happening.
16.
So, Chizzy, 988. Put a 4-leg cushion between him and Wright.
Double 8. Perfectly thrown for the big 9. And perfectly thrown for the double 8. 6-2. And it's looking good for Chizzy.
Looking a lot like Christmas in here.
Not happening right
Seems
now
to be
for
thrown
Peter.
a bit quicker, do you think, John?
Yeah, maybe. He just needs to. He needs that moment of inspiration, doesn't he? I think you've got to pay tribute to the throwing of this fella, though. Fourth maximum, and he's throwing a really solid game at the moment.
Yeah, maintaining that 104, 105 average.
60.
One flaw he's had so far has been his doubles, but he seems to have put that right in this match so far. 6 from 11, 55%. Back to back.
140.
They're trying hard for you, John. I'll give him that.
I'm still awash with optimism.
100.
Chizzy 6 darts to 181. He's throwing some great darts. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Superb setup.
Possible 10 dart leg.
So double 18 for another leg and a 10 dart leg. Double 9.
Double 4.
32. Peter Brown, 121.
10-4 instead of double 9. Doesn't like the double 9, it would seem.
Got to go now for Wright.
If he'd been throwing a wee bit more his old self, you'd think this was going to go, but as it is, no way. Not right now.
85. David Brown, 4.
Double 2 then now for 7-2.
Nobody misses twos.
And he didn't either. Quietly demonstrative. Again, clenches his fist and edges one more leg closer towards what would be a very good win. 7-2 up he is now, and still averaging close to 104. Wright also with a 6-figure average, but that gap now of 5 legs. Another break at the end of this leg. If Chisnall takes another, well, you'd start to really think
60.
It's not exactly over, but he's very close to it. I can't really see the wheels falling off, though you never know. That's good. 5th maximum. We said at the outset he does hit an extraordinary number of 180s, Chisnall, and this is another match in which he's doing that.
Yes, and 9 140s to go with them. One of the game's biggest power scorer when he's on his metal. Metal's tungsten.
He's a happy bunny at the moment.
Every right to be. Down again after 9 darts on a shot.
59. David Brown, 96.
Treble 20 he's looking for double 8. He's got it. Double 8.
80.
And that would have been for 8-2, but Wright is way back.
8-2. And Wright will be happy to see the break. To go back, regroup, come out and go on a charge.
Double 8. A charge is required from Peter Wright because Chisnall has had an excellent little session there and has moved into a commanding position. Not yet quite home and hosed, but he only needs 3 more legs. He's beating Peter Wright by 8-2, averaging nearly 105 and looking good. In Minehead, 5,000 of them here for the semi-finals of the Players' Championship. Michael van Gerwen already through, and Dave Chisnall with that 3-figure average of 104.74. Almost has 1 toe in the final. He leads 8-2, just 3 more legs required.
And that's a statement of intent of what Peter Wright needs to do.
He's got to get on an extraordinary roll.
Got to do an MVG.
Needs some quite incredible momentum.
36.
Let the wheels fall off the Chizzy game. Which you can't see happening.
Doesn't look like it at the moment, does it?
Nope. 2 well thrown darts. Very unlucky.
Oh,
3.
60.
Thrice.
Good word. Good word, thrice. Thrice and twice. I don't like 3 time and 2 time. Thrice. Good English word.
121.
Been reading the dictionary. Well, if I could read.
He's come out looking a bit rejuvenated.
Firing. All cylinders in this leg.
Well, Chizzy reeled off some legs. Wright has to do the same. Help by getting rid of this. Treble 10 is, oh no.
57.
Went double 19, double 12 when we were anticipating the treble 10.
To second guess a dart player.
It was kind of a yellow class and finish, that one, wasn't it? Well played, Dave Chisnall. 6th maximum. Double 12 right. Well done. 8-3, that's one back, but only on the throw. Now this is where it counts. He's got to start chipping at the Chisnall throw.
Yep, needs a leg like that. On the Chisnall serve.
131.
Easier said than done.
That's,
The darts like that.
That's what's known as a big serve, I think. Not quite unreturnable, but certainly gives an advantage.
91.
Well, we love the darts. Any more tennis? References we can go down.
100.
Steady 10. Sort of jockey we've got in there. Well, that hurts, right.
Well in control of the leg now.
Yet another maximum. That's 7 now. 12 in the match altogether.
He played 11 legs. 107.66 average.
78.
Very high quality from Chisnall. Well, he could go the bull route. Chose to do so. Probably look for another one. And he's got it for tops.
70.
This was Michael van Gerwen averaging 107. We'd be cooing in the commentary box, but it just doesn't look the same. I don't know what it is.
Wright's a long way back. And Chisnall now double 10. With that huge average. Looking to put that into another leg's advantage. This is a big dart. And he's put it away. He's in the mood. 9-3.
Isn't it? Dublin's been fantastic. Right there would have needed a 12 dart or less leg to win that one. Chizzy going out in 15.
9 out of 21, a 43% checkout rate.
That's close.
Wright with an even better success rate, but he has been outscored. Now this is a chance for Wright to take control of this leg, but he needs to get breaks. He's got to have 3 breaks to get back in a position to win this.
He's going to run out of legs though, isn't he?
Well, you'd think so.
Chisnall being 2 away, 2 holds a throw. If he starts piling in the 180s, the right throw will be under threat again. That was.
He had that Hollywood finish against Kim Huybrechts, didn't he? Oh, another one! Yet another one!
8.
Thunderous scoring. Good reply. I suspect that whoever gets through from this match, and it's looking like it's going to be Chisnall, will have to do at least this sort of level of performance against Michael van Gerwen. Michael surely move up a level from his semi-final performance, you would think.
Well, if he plays like he played against Webstrip, Chisnall, if he wins.
Double 8 for 127. Oh, beautiful. That's more like
absolutely brilliant.
The Peter Wright we know.
The context of this game and how important that was. Superb.
Brilliant check out, but he needs to break the throw. And a great start from Chisnall.
Still averaging over 106. Right, just over the 100. Fantastic quality, but there's 3 breaks of throw for Chisnall. This guy's got some minerals.
Has he finally found the top gear that he's going to need? Oh, look at that, back-to-back 140s for Chisnall.
And off the break, he's at 3 180s and a 127 checkout, a 13 dart leg, 15 dart leg,
76.
Suggesting that it was sort of windscreen wiper darts.
48.
I'm not sure.
Explain the thought process there, Chris.
Maybe going for a 16. I'm not sure.
Well, he's left on 173 anyway.
Rubbing his eyes, so well, 14 maybe, I'm not sure. Yeah, I presume he was going for a 14. But
well, Wright's on a finish, but it's a huge one. 173 for Chisnall, loose first darts. Rather rectifies things to a degree.
Peter Bar 164.
Got something in his eye, I think. Chizzy.
Is he going to go 19s? I think he is.
Yep. 619's ball. I don't like that shot, because if he went for the 20s and hit a 140, it leaves double 12s.
136.
And that's worked out okay.
Yeah. Well, 90 for Chisnall for 10-4. 20s or 18s. He's still got problems with his eye.
Yeah.
Doesn't wear contact lenses, does he? Struggling, isn't he?
15 for ball.
Bullseye now for 10-4.
It masked it a bit, didn't it? The first start in the 25. Well, the first break that Wright needs.
That's one in the bag. As Chizzy continues to struggle.
He's dabbing at that eye. There's something definitely in there.
Well, I wonder what's happened. I mean, we had a flying critter affecting the last game, but it's
a bit of a zoo creature. I don't know what it was.
It was considerably bigger than what's ever taken residence in Chizzy's eye. If that had gone in his eye, he really would have known about it. Had problems if it had gone in his mouth.
One point I was worried that he was going to pick Webster up and fly off with him.
Sort of thing which you get on I'm a Celebrity.
Use that word usually.
100.
Did you see Eric Bristow on there? That was amazing.
I'm not a big watcher of I'm a Celebrity.
43.
A bit squeamish.
Ah.
Two in for Wright. Well, that's a 140, and he's looking good in this leg. To pull another one back on the throw, though, needs to attack the Chisnall throw once again. A break at the end of this leg.
Break's coming at the right time for Chizzy.
Peter Wright would love to just keep on going now. Throwing these best darts of the match right at this moment.
Single 12. Another great leg. 12 darts thrown, double left.
Wife Jo watching on. Chizzy looking for his 9th maximum.
140, Peter Bar 32.
Double 16 for 9-6. Next door and up. Chisnall not on a finish, but he'd like to just put it away here.
60.
Has to wait.
All Chizzy can do is apply a bit of pressure and keep his fingers crossed.
He wants to get off and put a bit of liquid in his eye, I think.
Yes.
58.
He's still struggling and blinking uncomfortably up there. Wright, double 8. Good dart. So, 9-6. Break comes for Chizzy to regroup. Peter Wright on a little bit of a roll. 9-6, still a lot of work to be done. Dave Chisnall just needing 2 more for a place in the final.
Dave Chisnall has held his nerve to reach the final of the Players' Championship finals for the very first time. He's beaten the world number 3, Peter Wright, 11-8 in Minehead, and will meet mighty Michael van Gerwen tonight, aiming for his first major TV title and £75,000 as well. Well, Chizzy averaged 100 to Peter Wright's 98, 9 180s for Chizzy. Put away 38% of his doubles, had 29 double attempts in total. And Peter didn't take his chances when he got them. He missed double 4 for 10-9 and ended up losing it straight after that, 11-8. And Ned Boulting's catching up with Chizzy now.
Well, what a result that is for Chizzy into a final, Dave, and very convincing darts almost throughout. You had your odd moments, perhaps, but you've got to be very happy with that.
Yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy when I went 8-2 up. I was playing well, and after the break, I got something in my eye, like you said.
Yeah, what happened there?
I don't know what it was. And like when I went 9-6, I just got to wait, get off to see what it was, see if we could get it out. Yeah. And when I went back and it went there, I don't know what it was.
Well, it didn't seem to affect your throwing too much. You got through that.
Yeah, it affected a little bit, but when I got back on after the break, last break, it went. So whatever went from there is, if I lose legs, I blame myself. But yeah, I had to win. Happy to win.
Yeah, I'm sure you are. And here we go again, and one step closer once again to that elusive title. Do you feel confident about this one? I mean, it's MVG after all.
Yeah, I'm playing well. My doubles are going in today a little bit better than the last few days. So you never know. I'm confident to big upset.
Did you watch his semi-final? Did you have half an eye on that?
I watched it, but ever. I watched it when he went 5-0 up, Darten. Well, we all know he comes back, so I just carried on practicing.
All right, do your own thing. We'll see you in the final. Good luck.
Thank you, cheers.
So well done, Chizzy, into the final where he'll meet Michael van Gerwen. That's a repeat of the Masters final that was here on ITV4 back in January. Michael won that one 11-6. Dave Chisnall has held his nerve to reach the final of the Players' Championship finals for the very first time. He's beaten the world number 3, Peter Wright, 11-8 in Minehead, and will meet mighty Michael van Gerwen tonight, aiming for his first major TV title and £75,000 as well. Well, Chizzy averaged 100 to Peter Wright's 98, 9 180s for Chizzy. Put away 38% of his doubles, had 29 double attempts in total. And Peter didn't take his chances when he got them. He missed double 4 for 10-9 and ended up losing it straight after that, 11-8. And Ned Boulting's catching up with Chizzy now.
Well, what a result that is for Chizzy into a final, Dave, and very convincing darts almost throughout. You had your odd moments, perhaps, but you've got to be very happy with that.
Yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy when I went 8-2 up. I was playing well, and after the break, I got something in my eye, like you said.
Yeah, what happened there?
I don't know what it was. And like when I went 9-6, I just got to wait, get off to see what it was, see if we could get it out. Yeah. And when I went back and it went there, I don't know what it was.
Well, it didn't seem to affect your throwing too much. You got through that.
Yeah, it affected a little bit, but when I got back on after the break, last break, it went. So whatever went from there is, if I lose legs, I blame myself. But
Yeah.
Happy to win.
Yeah, I'm sure you are. And here we go again, and one step closer once again to that elusive title. Do you feel confident about this one? I mean, it's MVG after all.
Yeah, I'm playing well. My doubles are going in today a little bit better than the last few days, so you never know. I'm confident to big upset.
Did you watch his semi-final? Did you have half an eye on that?
I watched it, whatever. I watched it when he went 5-0 up, Darten. Well, we all know he comes back, so I just carry on practicing.
All right, do your own thing. We'll see you in the final. Good luck.
Okay, cheers.
So well done, Chizzy, into the final where he'll meet Michael van Gogh, and that's a repeat of the Masters final that was here on ITV4 back in January. Michael won that one 11-6.